Hey, mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Entre les épisodes, quand je fais plusieurs épisodes en une session, de Doki Doki, départ du club, j'en profite aussi pour sauvegarder, pour être sûr que si jamais je viens avoir un problème, j'ai quand même ma sauvegarde qui est là, quoi. Et je viens de remarquer du coup que toutes mes sauvegardes ont été effacées. Bon, j'en avais fait que deux, mais voilà, on est bien sur la première page et j'avais deux sauvegardes ici et ici et elles ne sont plus. Donc on va sauvegarder ce qu'on a fait de l'épisode précédent et on va continuer cette aventure devenue un peu différente, disons. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Si vous n'avez pas vu l'épisode précédent, regardez-le. le jeu a changé de ton. Il s'est passé des choses extrêmement importantes à propos de Sayori et on est sur une entre guillemets nouvelle run du jeu, mais qui a l'air d'être dans la continuité de ce qui s'est passé dans la run précédente, à savoir la suppression de Sayori et une nouvelle définition d'objectif pour Boris, bien entendu. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Ok, le jeu a changé. Le jeu est glitché. On est dans Soma maintenant. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Boris. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, oh, no, I'm not. That's okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Donc c'est Yuri qui est maintenant vice-président à la place de Sayori. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, both of you. So I ran into Boris in her classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. Oh, du coup, il n'y a pas de cupcake cette fois. Parce que vu que ça s'est fait à l'arrache avec Monica, en mode c'est une coïncidence, pas de préparation de cupcake. Là où Sayori avait prévenu les gens la veille qu'elle allait nous chercher. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Boris? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Oui, parce que maintenant, il n'y a que Monica qu'on connaît vraiment, qu'on a déjà vu dans le club avant d'être dans le club. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Bah, bien sûr, sans Sayo et les gens ont moins cette petite patate. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Boris, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, I'm joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What I was saying, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Là pour le coup on est vraiment sur des phrases qui ressemblent beaucoup. Est-ce que... Ah non, on peut pas skipper. Ah si, auto. Peut-être auto. Auto. Non, je sais pas ce que ça fait. Bon, il y a une phrase que j'ai pas lue, mais on la connaît déjà. Je vous mettrai le sous-titre. Mais ok, d'accord, donc on est vraiment considéré comme dans une nouvelle scène, j'ai l'impression. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say That Line, and give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its member. Oh, Yuri qui prend ses responsabilités. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Boris? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Oh, cette fameuse phrase. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have others club to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Boris. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Oh, chantage affectif. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right, okay, I've decided then, I'll join the little club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Boris? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Boris, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Ok, du coup, on rejoint pas le club exactement pour les mêmes raisons, mais à côté de ça, notre participation dans le club est d'autant plus importante pour le club. C'est grâce à nous que le club est officiel, ok? I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, thanks, I guess. Donne-moi des tips of the day. The tips of writing. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Est-ce que les poèmes vont être différents d'ailleurs? Monica looks over at me once more. Parce qu'ils n'ont pas vraiment de raison d'être différents. Boris, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Huh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Ok. Ah oui, maintenant on rentre tout seul à chaque fois, j'imagine. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Et j'ai hâte de voir si lorsqu'on va écrire un poème, on va pouvoir ou non cibler Monica. Et est-ce qu'on a une version glitchée de Sayori qu'on peut cibler aussi? Pour la faire revenir peut-être, je sais pas, par le pouvoir de la littérature. Parce que Sayori nous l'a dit. L'écrire c'est magique, ok? Writing is magic. Bon, je sais plus exactement ce qu'elle a dit, mais it's fun, it's magic, ok? En attendant, cet épisode est un peu une redite de ce qu'on avait déjà vu, mais en version sans Sayori. Bon, on va voir. On va voir si les choses changent. Je crois pas qu'on ait eu de gros glitch ou des choses comme ça d'ailleurs non plus. Peut-être un, je sais plus. Mais on verra. On verra si les choses évoluent davantage dans le prochain épisode. Ou si on est toujours sur ce début assez chill. Et ouais, on va voir. Je suis encore un petit peu perdu, parce que là on est en train de retrouver des marques. Le choc est en train de passer petit à petit. Mais j'ai pas vraiment une confiance totale envers ce qui est en train de se passer, du coup, vu ce qu'on a traversé. On verra. J'espère en tout cas que cette vidéo vous a plu. On se retrouve pour le prochain épisode de Doki Doki Literature Club dès que possible. Et comme les coups de d'ici là, portez-vous au mieux. Bye.